met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? And now it chills me to the bone. You don't know how long I've wanted to touch your lips and hold you tight. How do I get you alone? You don't know how long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight. The secret is still my own. Oh, my love for you is still unknown. Alone. Till now, I've always gone by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? Now it chills me to the bone. How do I get till now? I've always gone by on my own. I never really cared until I met you. And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? And now it chills me to the bone. How do I get you alone? How do I get you alone? And now it chills me to the bone. Get you alone. Get you alone. How do I get you alone? And now it chills me to the bone. Watching every motion in my foolish lover's game. Haunted by the notion somewhere there's a love in my foolish lover's game. Turning and returning to some secret place to hide. Somewhere there's a love in watching in slow motion as you turn around and return to some secret place. Take my breath away. Watching in slow motion as you turn around. Take my breath away. Take my breath away. Watching, I keep waiting, still anticipating love. Never hesitating to become the fading. I keep waiting, still anticipating love. Turning and returning to some secret place inside. Become the fading. I keep waiting, watching in slow motion as you turn around and returning to some secret place. Take my breath away. Watching in slow motion as you turn around and take my breath away. Take my breath away. Through the hourglass I saw you breath. In time you slipped away. In the mirror crashed, I called you and turned and in time for today. I know you're crashed, I called you and turned. Take my breath away. my breath away, my breath away. Take my breath Looks like we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. But it took a long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. Ain't nothing better. We beat the odds together. I'm glad we didn't miss it. Look at what we would be missing. They said that they'll never make it. Just to look at us holding on. Still together, still going strong. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. Still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. Still the one I kiss goodnight. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to. You're still the one I want for life. You're still the one that I love, the only one I dream of. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby. You're still the one I kiss goodnight. So glad we made it. Look how far we've come, my baby.
Stuck on you. I've got this beating down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Stuck on you. Needed a friend. And the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. I'm stuck on you. Been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Guess I'm on my way. So hard to see, that a woman like you could wait around for a man like me. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. I've packed up my troubles and I've thrown them all away. Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. I've got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Guess I'm on my way. Needed a friend, and the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Guess I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed.
It's a human sign when things go wrong, when the scent of it lingers and temptation strong into the boundary of each married man. Sweet deceit comes calling and negativity lands. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living into separate worlds, but it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. Mutual misunderstanding after the fact, sensitivity builds a prison in the final act. We lose direction, no stone unturned, no tears to damn you when jealousy burns. Cold, cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just passing through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts living in a separate world.
Para-ready lang daan dito.
Sacrifice.
Ini pa mga quarter to 5 open na sa
No
disco na.
sacrifice.
Ay, ato magkukuha ilang tres, magbayad sa bugas. Nawala ko man, nagbaga na. Ikan sa Aurora yung bugas.
cold heart, hard done by you. Some things look better, baby, just by saying through. And it's no sacrifice, just a simple word. It's two hearts leaving in a separate world, but it's no sacrifice, no sacrifice. It's no sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all. No sacrifice at all.
Lying in my bed, I hear the clock tick and think of you. Caught up in circles, confusion is nothing new. Flashback, warm nights, almost left behind. Suitcases and memories. Time after, sometimes you picture me. I'm walking too far ahead. You're calling to me. I can't hear what you say. Then you say, go slow. I fall behind. The drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will catch you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will get you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. After my picture fades and darkness has turned to gray, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay. Secrets stolen from deep inside. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will get you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me. Time after time. If you fall, I will get you. I'll be waiting. Time after time. Time after time. Time after time.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light dark side of me. Love remained the drug that's the high, not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on a grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Da 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 da. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby, to me like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on a grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I've been kissed by a rose on a grave. I've been kissed by a rose on a grave. And if I should fall, will it all go away? I've been kissed by a rose on a grave. There is so much a man can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. To me like a grown addiction that I can't deny. Won't you tell me, is that healthy, baby? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on a grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. I compare you to a kiss from a rose on a grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. Da 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 da. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's bright, my first love. You're every breath that I take,
You're every step I make, and I want to share all my love with you. No one else will do. And your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh yes, you will always be my endless love. Two hearts that beat as one. Our lives have just begun. Forever I hold you close in my arms. I can't resist your charms. And love, I'd be a fool for you, I'm sure. You know I don't mind, 'cause you mean the world to me. Oh, I know I found in you my endless love. Oh, and love, oh love, I'll be a fool for you, I'm sure. You know I don't mind. And yes, you be the only one, 'cause no one can deny this love I have inside, and I'll give it all to you, my love, my endless love. My endless love.
Oceans apart, day after day, and I slowly go insane. I hear your voice on the line, but it doesn't stop the pain. If I see you next to never, now can we say forever? Where taste the tears, but I can't get near you now. Oh, can't you see it, baby? You've got me going.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Time check, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and Team SGOD is back. Happy and excited, ladies and gentlemen, to give life to the afternoon session of Day 3, DepEd Ozamiz at your service, an online orientation for teachers and school leaders. Isang malamig at maulan na hapon po para sa ating lahat. To all our participants out there, to our teachers and school leaders. Kumusta na po ba tayong lahat? Are we all ready for the afternoon session? Yes, if you are. Hi, Ma'am Beth. If you are, kindly send us in our chat box. Kindly type in, we are ready. Okay? Para naman, we would eventually know that indeed, you are there. Okay, thank you. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, for our unfreezing activity, let me hand you over to our singing diva, to our star for all seasons, PDO1 of DepEd Ozamiz. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss John Lian Uzaraga. Miss Lian?
Hello everyone. I hope that you're still feeling warm in your hearts despite the cold weather. So I hope you've rested well this morning para tuloy-tuloy po ta this afternoon. No? So to keep the energy rising, dili na ako magtawag-tawag per district. Ang ako ang tawagon karon ka ng mga pinaka-aptik maminaw, pinaka-aptik na minaw o pinaka-aptik mo type. So since we are feeling extra generous today, we will be giving 100 peso worth of load cards sa mga makadaog. So we will choose 2 winners, no, Ani. So ang first question is, kinsa ang pinakagwapa sa SGOD? Type in John Lian Uzaraga. Charla, joke. Joke. Okay, so the first question is, sige ka na pinakauna ha. Lian, o si Sir Leo, iyaan na ang duha ka load cards. Wala na yung kuan, wala mahitabo. Thank you, Sir Leo. Okay, back to you, Ate Joy. Char lang, bitaw. Okay, now, the first question is, who is the SGOD chief in DepEd Ozamiz City? Lisuda, uy. Who is the SGOD chief in DepEd Ozamiz? Basin DepEd panggit na, ha? Okay, so the first to answer is, who's the first to answer, Ate Joy? Complete daw kuno dapat ang name. So first to type in the complete name is Ma'am Maristel. Congratulations, Ma'am Maristel. So, Isa ra. Si Ma'am Maristel, kaya dapat isa ka question. So si Ma'am Maristel, congratulations Ma'am Maristel. Ma'am Maristel, palihog ko og message ni Christine Rigodon para makuha ang imo ang prize. Kaya siya ang mo kuan scratch sa load for you. Okay? Yes. So next question is kani. Next question is nanalagi mga answer ang uban diri. Nausa na si Ma'am Libet, Susan F Panya na bali na ni Ma'am Libet. Excited na jud kaayo ni siya mag-type. Okay, sige. Kani pa-apply ta.
Ma'am, wala
Give.
na nahuman, ma'am. Diretso ra din na siya din ha. Abot na nung naabot ko na diha, ma'am. O,
Okay,
butangan pa
excited
man
lagi
pala
kayo.
ako og tip. Ipipanya.
Carpio.
Sa sus-
Bueno, Carpio. Ano pag yun?
Bueno.
O, bueno pa.
Oh.
Grabe
Kalit ko
dyan
na siya
tayo.
abot diha, ma'am. Sorry po.
Makita dyan na itong competitive kayo si Ma'am Beth. Okay, for our next question. Kani, kung nagyapo ni bonus question, nagyapo ni so pabtikay ha kanang. I'm asking all my colleagues to choose kinsa pinaka-abtik. Okay. Give me one essential karon nga nag-pandemic. One essential. Something that we cannot live or we cannot go out if wala. Okay, the first to answer, ang yang answer kay face mask. Daghan matag essentials, di ba? We have dapat alcohol, dapat tay face masks, before napagin tay face shields. So kasi pinakauna naka-answer si Ma'am Rona Agustin. Congratulations, Ma'am Rona. Again, i-message lang si Ma'am Christine Ligodon, si ang FB or dire para makuha ninyo inyong prizes. And that's it for our icebreaker, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned and maminaw ta kay we'll be giving more prizes for later. Thank you so much. This has been Lian and I'll see you later. Bye. Joke lang, balik ko. Okay, it's me again, guys. So, okay, before we start our formal discussion, namin ipakita sa inyo ang presentation para, we ended our session kanina with music, right? So, we'll be starting it with music gihapon karon. So, kani siya guys nga presentation, amo gining gipaghandaan for 2 years. Imagine na kung unsa gid namo ni gi-practice ang duha ka tuig jud ni ga-practice. Para gid ninyo tanan ingon ana mo damo ka palang ka, ma'am and sir. So, I hope inyo ani ma-appreciate ang presentation para ninyo. This is it. Tuyo yun na muna nga pareha gid mi gisuot 2 years ago.
You like that sun, just like cloud, will pick you up, it's time to run, oh baby.
Thank you so much. Di ba, grabe, pinaghandaan dyan na mo to para ninyo. 2 years, ginamo to gi-practice. So, kung unsa mo ang look at 2 years ago, amo ginagibalik karon ni nanay ka effort for you guys. So, yeah, so again, this is Lian, and I'll turn you over to our host right now to formally start our afternoon session. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again later.
Thank you so much, Ms. Lian, and thank you also to our SGOD bodies and their very special number. And that means you, the participants, to us mean so much. You are our everything. So at this point of time, ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for a talk on iGrab 2.0. And let me hand you over to the Senior Education Program Specialist for School Management and Monitoring Evaluation, at the same time, the PSDS Designated District 4. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Joel T. Aclau. So Joel.
Sorry. Okay, sorry, take two. My warm afternoon greetings to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Jean G. Veloso, to our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Myra Pimibato, to our Chief Education Supervisors, Ma'am Susan Epifania Carpio for the School Governance and Operations Division, and Ma'am Anaklita Gakasan for the Curriculum Implementation Division. Colleagues, school heads, teachers, warm afternoon greetings. Now, Project iGrab is the project initiated by the School Management Monitoring and Evaluation and Planning and Research Units in actualizing Project Symmetry of the School Governance and Operations Division. Here is a short background of the project. So, as DepEd envisions teachers as stewards of the institution, it ensures an enabling and supportive environment for efficient transfer of learning and continuously improves itself to better serve its stakeholders. DepEd Order Number 25, Series of 2014, supports human resource training and development, including capacity building of teaching and non-teaching personnel, including research and other relevant initiatives aimed at improving school governance and classrooms instruction. Now, research plays important role in the teaching profession, that is to solve organizational problems and to obtain a more complete understanding of a situation. Further, educational research is conducted to improve the practice of teaching and learning. Improvements could be in the methodologies for teaching and learning and ways to improve learning. And data analysis supports policy and governance stakeholders, make strategic, informed decisions related to the identification and prioritization of issues, and to policy and program development, implementation, monitoring, and evaluation. So here are the project objectives. Project iGrab is designed and geared towards maximum utilization of basic education data and research outputs in improving governance, enhancing curriculum and instruction in the divisional and school level. It has the following objectives. First, implement basic and action research activities to enhance governance and support curriculum and instruction. Conduct analysis of basic education data for program monitoring, evaluation and adjustments, planning and continuous improvement purposes. Ensure quality and originality and proper implementation of birth and non-birth researches, and provide opportunities for dissemination of research findings and utilization of outputs. So on the following slides, the significant accomplishments of the project are detailed. So with the client and citizen satisfaction survey, the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent was able to identify office practices needing improvement that resulted to the enrichment of citizens' charter and crafting of the Office Manual of Operations. The stakeholders satisfaction survey on modular distance learning modality involving 3,522 stakeholders composed of learners, parents, teachers, and non-teaching personnel revealed areas or opportunities for improvement that prompted the schools and teachers to distribute weekly home learning plan to all parents and learners, and reduction of self-learning module exercises to be answered by the learners through the use of guided answer sheets. The proxy assessment enabled the STO to compare the academic and proxy assessment performances of the learners under the new normal education and identified learning areas and competencies needing immediate interventions, and prompted the curriculum planners to make necessary adjustments. With the results, the Curriculum and Implementation Division designed Project MOLAS as output of the assessment. The NLPA survey identified 94 learners and 28 learners who are considered as learners no longer participating in learning activities for the school year 2020-2021 and of the first 2 quarters of school year 2021 and 2022 respectively. It also identified the top reasons of the NLPA and adjusted the STOD programs accordingly. Towards the end of the year 2021, the SDO was blessed with opportunities of joining to the different contests that resulted to 4 of our schools to represent the region in the national level on Safe CI and Best BA Implementers via SBM contests. Winning the contest resulted to additional 6 schools to have SBM level 3 of practice in our division. The orientation on the Divisional Unified Quamit template enabled 58 schools to utilize template in reporting accomplishment reports on trainings and programs and projects conducted. For the first quarter of calendar year 2022, the proponents assisted the Curriculum Implementation Division in conducting analysis of learners' grades for quarter 1 and quarter 2 of school year 2021-2022 and identified the learning areas with most number of least learned competencies. The analysis provided inputs to Project MOLAS and Project Mobile Learning Package of the Curriculum Implementation Division. Its ongoing activity is on the analysis of level of compliance and with test construction standards as basis for reskilling program of test constructors. This is to identify the types and level of learning outcomes of test items and level of compliance with test construction standards. The output of the analysis will become input to reskilling activity for test constructors. For the next slides, I will turn you over to the Senior Education Program Specialist in Planning and Research, Ma'am Rosalyn Lato, for further details.
Good afternoon, everyone. With respect to the pillars of Ozamiz City Division, is this Veloso, is this Mibato, Chief Kasan, and Chief Carpio. Good afternoon, everyone. Mga ka-research lead, kumusta? Planning and Research Unit at your service po. Here are the specific cooperative data of the accomplishments of our unit. After that, we will also talk about the plans for this calendar year. So because of this project, we can see that we have accomplished more. Okay. We were able to conduct the first divisional virtual research conference. Now we were able to represent all the categories and themes for the divisional virtual research conference. So the 6 papers, past plagiarism scan, and SDRC review. Then though the 6 personnel who represent our divisional virtual research also presented during the 2021 first regional virtual research conference. And this is, of course, the papers past plagiarism conducted by Dr. Aclao. Then we conducted reorientation on action research proposal writing and online workshop. So 40 master teachers and T3 teachers were the recipient of the activity. Then we also conducted the 2021 call for research proposals, and there were 7 who were able to pass the SDRC review and plagiarism scan. So those proposals were submitted to the regional office for further action, but then during the time walay birth nga funding, so we do not have any birth recipient that time, but we were able to submit 7 proposals. Okay, then for 2022 this year, we are expecting as of now April 5, 6. We have 12 completed research papers submitted. 9 of these papers passed the plagiarism scan and SDRC review, but will undergo more review for submission to the regional office. But we are still welcoming entries for our divisional virtual research conference. Okay, still accepting. Then we were able to submit 12 proposals reviewed by the SDRC and rated by our SDRC members. Luckily, we had 11 approved proposals for funding sa birth. Okay, so 11 researchers, 18 teachers. Next, sir. Next slide, sir. Doc. Okay na? Okay. Wala pa siya. Okay. So we also had the virtual upskilling or reskilling of teachers and master teachers on reorientation and action on writing action paper, completed paper, no, and online workshop. Last 2021, that is writing proposal, but this early January and February, we conducted how to write completed research paper. Okay, we were able to TA 64 master teachers and teacher 3. For the plan for virtual action research hearing, so we conducted this already. 2022, the virtual action research hearing, we have 15 teachers who attended their proposals. Then the SDRC were able to take the 15 of them now to improve the paper. We need still a proposal, then ready for implementation. Then for the call versus proposal, there was an increase, no more than 100% increase of the number of proposals submitted. We received 20 more research proposal for 22 teachers involved for this proposal. As of now, 10 pass plagiarism scan. Hinay kayo to internet connectivity. That's why we were not able to fast track our review and checking. So we also conducted the cluster upscaling and rescaling of teachers 3 and master teachers on action research modules. Okay, there were 18 master teachers and 2 teacher 3 who joined the training. I hope next time there will be more. So we'll be targeting more teachers. Maybe we were already through with master teachers, teacher 3. So we'll go down to teacher 2 later this year. Next slide, sir, Doc. Okay, this is the comparative data dashboard of our accomplishment. It is very clear in this data that due to the project designed and developed by Dr. Aklau, that is the IGRA project, where we're able to increase our performance as support provider to you teachers, because everything that we have done and we are planning to do is for you teachers, for your assistance. This is a sort of technical assistance for you. Why? Because we would like you to improve your teaching and learning, especially during this new normal na mubalik na po sa back to face-to-face na naman. This one is to ang virtual pa, no? So hinahinay tagbalik naman to our old new normal na naman, okay, no? So but in this part dili dayon ang changes, no? In this situation we will be facing so many challenges in the instructional, no, in teaching and learning process. So therefore, as the SGOD, as the planning and research unit, we will be helping you identifying your specific classroom problems and to find interventions and solutions to adjust, no, in order to improve learning outcomes. More originally, amo to give support and assistance for you to improve the learning outcomes of our learners. Okay. So for Divisional Research Congress, we have okay na. So, mob na ta. So, proposed activities, tentative schedules for additional activities for this month until July. We'll having a reorientation and basic education research fund utilization. So, mga grantees ni sila, no? So, we will have 32 teachers. Unsa na siya nga teachers? Kato ni siyang who were able to submit proposals and completed research. If you are planning to join, welcome naman po kayo, but then you have to submit your proposals. Why? Because we are going to reorient you in how to utilize the BERF fund. Maybe you are not a recipient at this time, but then maybe next year, kay at the end of this year, nana po another set of funding from BERF. So we will be giving you the opportunity to receive the grant. Okay. So next will be in April 28 and 29. Kung dili ma-change ang schedule, that will be our divisional virtual research conference. So far, 12 completed research will be joining. Now these teachers who submitted completed research papers will be joining the research conference. And then we will be selecting out of these teachers kung you are still going to submit completed papers in your research, it's okay. We will be accepting it. And then we will be selecting representative from these presenters during the divisional research conference for our regional research conference, which is tentatively scheduled on May 30 and 31. Okay, so supposed to be ang ilahang theme has 6, but now they are adding 3 more themes for teaching and learning. So more completed papers, please. For teaching and learning, we will have mathematics, science, MTB, MLE, Filipino. We also, as of now, we need for the themes of child protection and human resource development. Muna siya wala, no? So if you can have that research, if you have that research at this time, proposal, please submit your proposal. If you are needing TA, just inform us. We will be very glad to extend extending our TA to you. So anytime you are welcome to ask our TA or our assistants. Okay, for June, that will be an educational research training on teaching and learning. The speaker for this one will be your education program supervisors, no, for the learning areas. They will help us, no, unsaon ninyo pag-improve yung teaching and learning, no, because everything that you are going to do, if you are in dapat naka record na siya, and ang pinaka valid and reliable source sa inyong recording kung if what you are doing in your classroom is effective or not is through research. Ana na jud, research na gyud. Okay, now we will also have we will be coordinating with the SUCMO. We will be conducting educational research training on child protection and DRRM. There will be 58 teachers who are going to do. Those are preferably ang ilahang coordinator sa child protection or DRRM. So that's it for now. I will turn back I will turn this back to Dr. Aclao. Dr. Aclao, anything you want to add?
Thank you, Ma'am Rosalyn. The project intends to extend its services to schools needing our technical expertise. So it will be, the technical assistance will be right at your doorstep should you like to request us. So for technical assistance, we're just a text or PM away. So this is Joel Aclao on behalf of my co-proponents, Sir Sammy Biaso and Ma'am Rosalyn Lato. Thank you and see you around. Now for the next presenter, may I call in Nurse Ma'am Mabel Bualat Go for the eWins project. A warm virtual applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. Okay na akong screen? Maklaro na? Maklaro ra?
Klaro kayo,
Yes,
ma'am.
Ma'am
Okay.
Mabel.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to our Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Jean G. Veloso, our Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Ma'am Marami Bato, our two equally beautiful chiefs, Ma'am Anna and Ma'am Sue, our PSDSS, our school heads, and our teachers in this division. Good afternoon. So I will be presenting this afternoon one of the programs of the or projects of the school head section. So this is Project eWins, or Enhanced Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene in Schools. So let me give you a little background of this project. So last March 2020, the World Health Organization declared that COVID-19 is putol. Makita ra kong slides?
Not yet, ma'am.
Wala, ma'am, wala.
Wala daw. For a while, ha?
Ano, wala, ma'am. Tama, tama.
Okay na, Ma'am Mabel.
All right.
Thank you so much. Okay, so let me give you a little background of this project. So last March 2020, the World Health Organization declared that COVID-19 as a global pandemic. So that indicates there is a significant spread of this infectious disease. So the virus was extremely contagious and caused even death sa mga most vulnerable individuals. So sa pagsulod sa COVID-19, so it is really a must to impose strict precautionary measures to prevent the potential spread of COVID-19, especially in our school setting. So the Department of di na po siya mo next. Di siya mo next, sorry. So the Department of Education already has this existing program which is focused on the sanitation, hygiene, and of course water, which is essential for hand washing. So this is called the WINS program. So kani siyang WINS aims for the promotion of correct hygiene and sanitation practices among schools and children, and clean environment to keep our learners and teachers safe and healthy. So given the objectives of the WINS program, so ang WINS yun is considered as one of the forefront programs in schools to help combat the COVID-19 spread. So with this, the Department of Education, Ozamiz City Division, provide guidelines on precautionary measures for schools to prevent and control the COVID-19 transmission through this Project eWins, or Enhancing Water, Sanitation, and Hygiene in Schools. So what are the objectives of WIN? So number one objective is to provide a clear guidelines on precautionary measure to schools for the prevention and control of COVID-19 transmission. Number two is to maintain a safe school operation and enable our schools and learners to become proactive advocates for prevention and control. So number three objective of this program is to cultivate linkages and to secure support and participation from the community. Let me give you the description of Project eWin. So this is a division-initiated project designed to provide a clear guidelines and precautionary measures to schools for prevention and control of COVID-19 transmission. So with this, all schools in the division of Ozamiz City are expected to follow and observe and to implement the clear guidelines presented in this project. So this is our project design in our project eWin. So we have preventive and control measures against COVID-19 pandemic. So in schools, offices, and classrooms, it is expected that we have a functional hand washing facility, alcohol spray, foot bath at the school entrance, and every classroom should be made available. Clean and disinfect all areas such as office, toilet, common areas, shared electronic equipments, and frequently touched areas such as tables, doorknobs, and sinks should be cleaned every 4 hours. So expect sad nato that there is an increased airflow and ventilation in our classrooms and in our offices. There should be a functional clinic with hand washing facility, and of course there is a water supply that is established in every school. Remove daily trash, ensuring proper handling and disposing. Ensure appropriate equipment for cleaning staff. The flag raising and retreat ceremony shall be done inside the classroom, and to manage queuing constantly to consistently follow physical distancing, especially during drop-off and pick-up of learners in school. So we hope that this will still be followed, especially that mag-start na ang atong limited face-to-face and soon ang atong expansion sa atong limited face-to-face classes. So, katong marking sa floors, dapat na apa, then safe preparation and service of food, especially in our canteens. But our canteen, sa atong mga school sa pagkakaroon, wala pa man nato gi-encourage to open. So, we'll proceed to that for teachers and non-teaching personnel. So, frequent and proper hand washing with soap and water upon entering the school premises is required. Daily hand washing activity inside, aside from habitual hand washing procedure, after blowing of nose, coughing, and sneezing, after touching surfaces, including money, before and after eating, after using toilet, and after handling garbage must be done. To encourage our students' participation with teachers' supervision during cleaning and disinfecting frequently touched surfaces in the classroom. Face mask must be worn at all times. Social physical distancing shall be maintained at all times. We should also observe the coughing and sneezing etiquette. Touching the nose and mouth and eyes is highly discouraged. Teachers and learning exhibiting the flu-like symptoms such as runny nose, fever, cough, and colds are advised to stay at home. We need to call COVID-19 hotline in the locality whenever symptoms occur. The teachers should conduct early monitoring health inspection of learners. And then we need to operationalize the preventive alert system in schools, or kaning gitawag nato og PAS. And then to promote and demonstrate positive hygiene behaviors and to remind learners frequently to change outside or working clothes before entering respective homes. So kung naata sa atong offices, sa atong classrooms, for our teachers, naapunta for our parents and for our external stakeholders. So hygiene kits such as alcohol, sanitizer, and drinking water must be brought daily by every learners. And we also encourage our schools to operationalize the preventive alert system in schools, or kaning gitawag nato og PAS. So this is based on the DepEd Order number 34 series of 2013. PAS is a systemic relay of information on a child or teacher's state of health to appropriate personnel or agencies in the locality. So say for example, the learner will observe the well-being or the health condition sa iyang classmate. So iyang tan-awon ang iyang classmate kung naa ba siya mga flu-like symptoms, and if ever nakabalo siya nga nag-flu-like ang iyang classmate or absent iyang classmate, he or she should inform the teacher. And the teacher should also inform the school head, and school head may manawag sa ato ang as barangay for referral and for monitoring. So this is all for Project eWin. So we hope that their schools are continuously adopting the implementation of this eWins program, which aside nga atong gi-strengthen ang naghatag ta og clear guidelines sa ato clear guidelines para prevention sa COVID-19 ato pong na continuously or strictly implement ang unsay gipangayo sa WINS program. Okay, so of course with the collaboration sa ato ang parents, teachers, and our external stakeholders. Thank you so much. I think that's all for Project eWINS. So the next to discuss or to present to us the other projects of the school health section, may I call in my Cooners, Richard Tito A. Daaka.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. Pakita na ba akong slides?
Wala pa, sir.
Ikaw pa, sir.
Ano lang.
Nana.
Okay. So, good afternoon once again. Today I will be discussing about the another project for the school health section, which is iPower project. So, intensifying the promotion of overall wellness through exercise and recreation. COVID-19 spread is physically and emotionally challenging for many people. So it changes the day-to-day life activities in unprecedented ways, affecting sections of the society, including employers and employees. So in order to support employees, a fitness wellness program that enhances well-being of employees and contributes to a healthy and productive workforce is initiated by the School Governance and Operations Division through the School Health Section. Since the most important assets to an organization are the employees, it is imperative to encourage quality. It is imperative to encourage and motivate employees to develop a healthy lifestyle and enhance the quality of work-life balance. An employee is most productive if he or she possesses the right competencies for the job. When he or she is able to cope and overcome challenges at work, able to strike a good balance between his professional and personal life, can establish a healthy relationship in the workplace, and is able to check and respond to identified needs in aspects of physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, in order that feelings of loyalty, enthusiasm, and desire to achieve organizational goals are kept at its peak. So it has been said that the human resource is the most valuable resource of an organization. So it is the lifeblood of an organization. Civil Service Commission as the central personnel agency of the government, they issued a memorandum. So first memorandum is the memorandum circular number 38 for the physical and mental fitness program for government personnel. Then subsequently, the Civil Service Commission issued memorandum circular number 34, so entitled Policy on Working Conditions at the Workplace. And the most recent of the government, recent effort of the government in the promotion of physical and mental wellness is the Civil Service Commission Memorandum Circular number 8 series of 2011, which reiterates the implementation of physical fitness program or the Great Filipino Workout. So the inclusion of a fitness program in the workplace. So for government personnel in the national agencies, local government units, state colleges and universities, and other government-owned corporations, which shall include, among others, allotment of reasonable time for regular fitness exercise and adaptation of plans for a continuing physical fitness and sports activities. That is why in the division office, we are conducting activities during every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 to 4 p.m. So in order to attain the objectives, the Department of Education, Ozamiz City Division adopts appropriate plan for continuing physical fitness activities to provide opportunities for employees in nurturing relationships, avoiding burnout, de-stressing, and maintaining their passion for work through the iPower project. So which means intensifying the promotion of overall wellness through exercise and recreation. So this project aims, so what are the objectives of this project? First, to promote the importance of developing and maintaining a healthy lifestyle through continuous physical fitness exercise, health education, and recreation. And next, our second objective is to establish health conditions of the personnel in the Department of Education, Ozamiz City Division. Third is to detoxify from social media and disengage from work for 1 hour, 3 times a week. So, no, at least for an hour, there is a big difference if we detoxify or disengage ourselves sa ato ang mga social media accounts. Kay social media accounts are very stressful and especially karon nga medyo mag-away-away na ang mga kuan, ang mga tao, and next is to provide opportunity for teamwork by working together to complete a number of exercises. So we are very thankful that we have mga suki nga sige gyud ga-appeal, sige og appeal sa ato ang iPower project. We understand man po that others could not join us kay syempre they have deadlines man to catch and medyo busy sila sa work, so dili na nila matagaan og time mo join sa ato ang kuan. But that's okay kay daghan pa man siya, continuous man ang ato ang project. And lastly, to give opportunity to talk to co-personnel outside of their own team or services and inspire confidence in others. So for example, ato ang pinakasuki sa ato ang iPower project, we have Ma'am Maricel from OSDS. Makigdula pud siya kontra ni Sir Ayan, ni Sir Lalio from CID. Moapil pud og dula sa ilaha si Dr. Cesar Bagaluyos and Borgie from SGOD. So lain-lain nga division sa ato ang office, magkuan sila dito sa taas, magbanding through healthy pagyud kay na exercise. And what is the program description? So the school health section of the School Governance Operations Division proposes iPower project, and uh, this division initiated project or DIP is designed to allow every personnel in the division of Ozamiz City to have an hour break from work and perform and engage in fitness and wellness activities of their choice. So no, we are doing this in the division, and I know the schools also have this one, no, kaning activities nga fitness and wellness activities, no, it dili lang siya kaning para sa ato ang physical health, but also for our mental health and our social health, para kuanta holistic ang approach sa ato ang mga gipangbuhat. No, so the activities include non-contact sports like we have Zumba, table tennis, walking or brisk walking within the vicinity. So we have cardio exercises including skipping rope, hula hoop, treadmill, stationary bike, and boxing. No, and we also have assessment for baseline data, or ato ang mga vital nga data, vital signs taking. We have height and weight taking, calculation of the body mass index, no, para makaibaluta if we are underweight or no, ang term na to karon is wasted na, wasted, severely wasted, normal, overweight, or obese, no. And we have also blood glucose tests, no, or the random blood sugar testing. Kuan siya ang at first we have sponsors man sa ato ang test strips, then lately mara bago-bago lang naabot ang kaning stock, so siguro magsugod na pud mi pohon o dili na kay ta busy. And individual health education, so during the start of our kaning iPower project, right after taking the vital signs, we also have one sponsor, no, taking the ankle brachial index, and no, all those data were collected, and those data were written on the notebook. So we provided each a notebook, and dito tanan ilang vital signs nakasulat. And during the consultation, ila to ipakita kay doktora. So naiuban na kuan na ni doktora, ang uban nilikay, nadlock. No, kay medyo naay mga bati nga result. So but still amo sila gina-follow up. And we have individual health education will also be done as preliminary activity to prior start of the program, so that we will know kung unsa at to what extent ang ilang needed nga kuan activities, and also for us to know their limitations, no, in doing such exercises. So with the aim of continuing physical fitness activities to provide opportunities for employees to nurture relationships, avoid burnout, de-stress, and maintain passion for work, the Department of Education through the SGOD and the School Health Section is also spearheading this activity in the division. So maski kung ano naagi musaka sa taas to facilitate the activity. So that would be all. So you can copy this activity po no sa ato ang school, so that ang ato pong mga personnel at the school level no will avoid burnout and will develop healthier mental and physical health. So that would be all for Project iPower. So our next presenter is the Senior Education Program Specialist for Human Resource Development Section. So to discuss to us the Project Gold Tip, please help me welcome Ma'am Mary Joy G. Doromal. Ma'am Joy, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Sir Richard. Thank you to the iPower King of DepEd, Division of Ozamiz City, Nurse 2, Richard Dito de Aca. Can I share my slide now, Sir Richard? Okay, thank you. Okay. I would like to know if the slide is now visible on screen.
Yes, visible.
Thank you, Ma'am Beth. Okay. So my salute to our schools division superintendent, Ma'am Jean G. Veloso, to our assistant schools division superintendent, Ma'am Myra Ribato, to our chief ES and SGOD, Ma'am Susan Carpio, to our chief ES and CID, Ma'am Anacleta Gakasan, to all our school heads, section heads, department heads, to all the teachers, good afternoon to all of us. The DepEd Division of Ozamiz City fully supports the continuing professional development and progress of the newly hired teachers, supporting the notion that quality teaching is parallel to quality learning. Enhancing teacher quality is of utmost importance for effective and efficient delivery of basic services. With this, the Human Resource Development section of the School Governance and Operations Division presents Gold Tip, also known as the Guided Online Offline Learning and Development, the Teacher Induction Program. This program supports the commitment to the development of new and beginning teachers. Presenting to you the project background. Why Gold Tip? It is stated in Rule number 8 of the Omnibus Rules Implementing Book 5 of Executive Order 292, Section 1, that every employee is an asset or resource to be valued and developed for the quality delivery of basic services to the public. This means that all teachers and school leaders are equal in the opportunity for continuous improvement and that there is no discrimination on account of age, gender, civil status, disability, religion, political affiliation, and among others. Now, Gold Tip also adheres to the DepEd vision, which states that as a learner-centered public institution, the Department of Education continuously improves itself to better serve its stakeholders. This means that the department believes in the CI, or continuous improvement among its personnel for better learning outcomes. There are studies that will actually support the relevance of conducting induction program. Part Law of 2016 states that schools worldwide use induction programs to support new teachers in their first years of teaching by way of contributing to their sense of well-being and professional development. Bilbao of 2013 also added that there is a need to orient newly hired teachers in DepEd in terms of the projects, programs, and etc. Meaning, this program positively contributes in enhancing teachers' knowledge, skills, values, and commitment to the profession and in improving the students' learning outcomes. Above all, the issued DepEd Order number 43, Series 2017, which states that, which says that this DepEd order provides a systematic and comprehensive support system for newly hired teachers, and it intends to improve the newly hired teachers' knowledge, skills, aptitude, and values, and even increase their confidence in teaching, actually is where Gold Tip is anchored upon. Now, Gold Tip is an innovative means of facilitating the conduct of teacher induction program of DepEd Ozamiz. Well, of course, it starts with an orientation on the requirement completion and other processes on the part of the concerned teachers, school heads, and mentors. It is also consistent with SPARK, the flagship program of DepEd Ozamiz, which stands for safe and proactive adjustments towards relevant and quality education. So presenting to you the objectives of Gold Tip. First is it equips the newly hired teachers in terms of policies, directions, varied thrusts, and programs of the Department of Education. The program itself guides the newly hired teachers in the completion of course requirements and processes of the 3-year program. And lastly, it aims to increase the newly hired teachers' confidence in teaching, that making them effective, efficient, and passionate in teaching. The teachers who are involved in this program are the 173 teachers who were hired in 3 different school years. So we have those who are hired in 2019 to 2020. There were 59 of them all. Those who were hired in 2020 to 2021, there were 71 of them. Those who were hired, who were hired in 2021 to 2022, there were 43 of them all, a total of 173 newly hired teachers. You know, these teachers were oriented during a 3-day orientation program, orientation for newly hired teachers separately conducted in each year. And for those who were hired in 2022, earlier part of 2022, there will be a separate grouping for those teachers and the year thereafter. Now, showing to you, ladies and gentlemen, the timeline of the activities. So this was also presented the time when we had an orientation for the newly hired teachers, that in year 1, for school year 2021 and 2022, it is expected that the participants will be able to complete the course books presented, and in year 2 will be 2022 to 2023. There will be 1 classroom observation per quarter, total of 4 in a year. The same is true in year 3, that's 2023 to 2022. 1 classroom observation per quarter, in addition to the portfolio, which shall be checked, which shall be submitted to the mentors, and then with the approval, of course, with ratings being approved by the school heads. Helping us monitor closely the progress of the newly hired teachers will be the mentor and school heads from the 58 respective schools of the division of Ozamiz City. And there will be an orientation conducted within the month on the part of the school heads, as well as the designated mentors for this group of newly hired teachers. So aside from the regular update made through a survey and a Google form, the school heads and mentors shall comply forms every month until June 2022 of year 1, and every quarter of school year 2022, 2023, and school year 2023 to 2024. Yes, this monitoring and evaluation provides a mechanism to continuously improve the program. from the entry level, the program implementation, and effectivity in the teaching learning process. So what is the target now? Our main target is that at the end of this school year, by June, this 173 out of 173 or 100% of the newly hired teachers for the past 3 school years shall complete. They, of course, they course books, so be able to accomplish all the activities in the course books. And this is it, that you will be able to complete the 3-year program. Now, at the end of 2023 to 2024, all the newly hired teachers, once you can accomplish everything, shall receive a certificate of completion. And this activity is NAIAP accredited, PRC recognized. Thus, the certificate shall contain CPD units, which one can use in the renewal of the PRC license. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Gold Tip is initiated by the Human Resource Development section, the HRD, in tandem with the Office of the Schools Division Superintendent, particularly with the Office of the Administrative Officer for Personnel. This is also in collaboration with the supervisors, the EPSS and the PSDSS of the Curriculum and Implementation Division, CID. This activity supports the professional growth of the newly hired teachers. Taking the picture of the gold tip, good arrow, gold tip, good arrow, which features straightness, accuracy, durability. You know, just like this, just like the gold tip, neophyte teachers need to be seasoned, need to be harnessed in terms of knowledge, in terms of skills and values for them to withstand the challenges in teaching and for them to effectively and efficiently hit the target as facilitators of the teaching learning process. Ladies and gentlemen, para sa bata, para sa bayan, from the HRD section at your service. Thank you very much. And at this point of time, let us now proceed to our next speaker this afternoon, which will tackle on Dugong Guro. Okay, Dugong Guro, ladies and gentlemen, Nurse 2 of DepEd, Ozamiz, the focal person of Dugong Guro, Sir Ebenezer Bod L. Bangkong. Good afternoon, Sir Bod.
Good afternoon, Ma'am Joy. Daghang salamat. Kajut lang, Ma'am. Alright, maing hapon sa tanan. Enjoy, nakita na nimo akong slides.
Sir Borge.
Nana, ma'am?
Sir Borge.
Yes, ma'am. Hello?
Yes, kita na, sir.
Nana, sir? Salamat, sir.
Klaro.
All right. So my respect to our SDS, Ma'am Jean G. Veloso, to our ASDS, Ma'am Mayra, and to our two chiefs, Ma'am Susan Carpio and Chief Anna. So maing hapon, and to all the teachers and personnel of DepEd. So kaning program, this is a regional initiated program from the Department of Education Region 10. So way back 2016, from the time of RD Alan Fernaso, which is also adopted by the 14 divisions of Region 10. So this Dugong Bayani Dugong Guro, Dugong Bayani program aims to provide a platform for public school teachers in Region 10 to save lives through voluntary blood donation that will cater to patients within and beyond the region. And in fact, during the Marawi crisis, way back May of 2017, there was a acute need of blood requirements for ailing soldiers and civilians who are hit by the war. So the need was readily responded due to the availability of blood in the region. The availability of blood during the said crisis has been attributed to blood voluntarily donated by public schools teachers in the region through the Dugong Guro and Dugong Bayani project. So as a result of the screening process of potential blood donors, the program started to generate a health profile for participating teachers. So in our division, we have also conducted ubay-ubay na from the past years, 2016, 17 until now, for almost 7 years. There are some schools who are conducting this program yearly. The name of few, we have the Tabi National High School. Every August gina sila nagpa-conduct diha in partnership with their SK federated nga mga officers sa ilang barangay. And we have also Muntol and the two big schools to mention Oksat and City High, Ozamiz City National High School. And just recently, we have one district who initiated to conduct this Dugong Guro, District 5, headed by our Public Schools District Supervisor, Sir Ian. Salamat, sir. And that we conducted that last March 25, and we collected for about 20 bags of fresh whole blood. So kanang blood, ma-store na siya sa ato ang mga partners, which is the Red Cross, and it could be, it could help to save lives. So walay problema if mo yung tao database ato ang mga teachers na atay blood typing nga gi-store diri sa ato ang division, especially the school health section. So if na may mga patient, and 2 months ago nakahatag ita two of our teachers who need blood, nakahatag ta, one from Limalona and the other one from Antero Hinagdanan ba to? So thank you so much for that. And this program is collaborated with our partners. We have the Philippine Red Cross and it was being institutionalized, the Dugong Guro, Dugong Bayani program. And the program's development objective is to increase the participation of teachers within the region, to promote a culture of voluntary blood donation. So, may voluntary, wala gani siya bayad, And the program seeks to achieve, we have 3 objectives for this program. Number 1, improves procedures to better facilitate the blood donation among teachers and the provision of blood timely for ailing teachers. So, we should be resilient, if natin mga kauban na hinahanglan, we'll be able to, para makarecover sila right away, and mas maigi nga po tayo standby nga blood. Okay? And second, to recognize the participants of their time and effort extended during the blood donation drive. Third is to increase the awareness and importance of blood donation. So kanisya, so in my experience, so I've been donating blood for about 20 years now, from age 21, kasi na jud ko donate. And karon lang recently nga magkatigulang ta na natay mga conditions na di na po ta pwede. So I'm encouraging those of us nga medyo bata-bata pa, mga himsog pa, wala pa yung mga maintenance, to really be part of this call. And fourth objective is to cultivate the culture of social responsibility among our learners and stakeholders. So naglihok akong slide, wala. Okay. Okay, so voluntary blood donor. So, unsa nining voluntary blood donor? It is a non-remunerated blood donor, meaning wala gid ni siya payment. So, it's better to give than to receive, no? Nindot po ang feeling nga makahatag ta for free. So, a person who gives blood, plasma, or other blood components of their own at their own free will, and who receives no payment for it. So, based on findings, no, dili pa yung kaayo daghan ang engage ani, no. 3 out of 10 who needs who needs blood do not get it. So, and only one of every Filipinos voluntarily donates blood. So this program no mo nang gi-adapt nato ni, so again it was mentioned gani ang atong objectives. So the benefits of blood donation. So number 1, stimulates the production of blood cells, no? It exercises the blood our bone marrows to change oil mechanism. So ma-replace tong mga old blood cells na to into new ones. No, it will help prevent the buildup of iron, which lessen the risk of heart attack and stroke. So nindot po siya og effects sa atong body. Number 2, personal health check. So before ta makahatag og blood, namo tay mga screening buhaton, no? Blood typing, checking of blood pressure, and og sa hospital po ta mag-donate, no? I-check pa na siya for i-test siya if nabatay malaria, na, no, mga sakit, HEPA. So nindot po siya as a personal check sa imuhang self. Okay? Third benefit is it boosts self-worth. So again, no, the act of sharing, voluntarism, no? Muna siya. Number 4, safe blood supply for all of us. And lastly, an adequacy of blood supply. So pag naay mga crisis, naay mga emergency, we'll be able to respond, no? Especially sa ato ang mga kauban sa buhat. So the qualifications, maybe question mo, sa may mga qualifications, anak? Sir, okay, so at least 16 to 17 years old with parents' consent. Ang mga senior high school students, pwede na, no? Experience that when they were still in Tabid, so daghan mga senior high dito ang nag-donate, no? And for first-time donors, 18 to 59, pwede. Ang mga regular donors until age 64, no? 60 to 64. So Sir Ayan, pwede pa ka-donate at this age, no? Okay. You're aiming for the galuner man ko, Sir Ayan, no? So thank you for that, sir, no? Reach na ka og 65, no? Discretion na po na sa to ang physician, no? During our activity, yes sir, naagid tay kuan physician na uban. So i-check gid siya. So for the weight, at least 110 pounds. Okay? So mga 50 kilos. For blood pressure, natay mga range, no, from systolic, atong range na is to 90 to 160 millimeter Hg, and diastolic, ang yang over is 60 to 100. So mao gina siya ang ato ang basihan. So hemoglobin, not less than 125 milligrams per deciliter. So preparation, so sa ibuhaton. So have enough rest and sleep, have a light meal and avoid fatty foods. Drink plenty of fluids. So fluids, water ni siya, not alcohol ha, or anything color, basta fluids, water, katong clear water. No alcohol intake within 24 hours. So just recently, we conducted this. So mag-show lang ko yung pictures. So naapod tayo taga Labo, Duha, na taga Montol. Naapod si Sir Tony and si Engineer from his GOD. So if your schools wanted to conduct bloodletting, you can contact me immediately or to our district nurses assigned to your districts. So thoughts lang, no, for blood donor. Alang tayo gamay from anonymous writer ni. I gave blood, Christ gave his. I gave a pint, he gave it all. The needle is small and sharp. The nails were large and dull. The cut is soft and restful. The cross is rough and hard. The medtechs are kind and gentle. The soldiers were cruel and mean. The crowd applauds my sacrifices. They that pass revive him. Mine is type O positive. His is positive for all. Mine at best will prolong life for a while. His without doubt saves all forever. So kana lang mga igsoon sa buhat. So if you have some concerns about bloodletting, so please don't hesitate to contact me. Okay. So thank you and stay safe. Joy.
Right. Okay. So we have here the focal person for the Gunguro, Sir Ebenezer Borj L. Bangkok. Thank you so much, Sir Borj. Well, ladies and gentlemen, along with Sir Borj this afternoon, other speakers are, we have Dr. Joel Aclao from the School Management, Monitoring and Evaluation. And we also have Ma'am Rosalyn Lato from the Planning and Research section, being the speakers of iGrab 2.0. And this is followed by eWins from Nurse 2, Mabel Marie B. Go. And this is followed by iPower with Nurse 2, Richard Tito Daaka. This is followed by Gold Tip by yours truly. And lastly, we have Dugong Guro by Sir Borj Bangkong. This morning also, ladies and gentlemen, we started up with Symmetry, direct from our Chief ES, Susan Epifania Carpio, followed by eBests with Seps Arden Villa. And then we have Paaralan sa Tahanan by EPS2, Sir Anthony Maroliano, Project Safe, by Sir Cesar Fernandez. We also have Efficacy by Engineer Eric Paul Katulong. And we have Lamdag with PDO1 John Lian Ozaraga. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, those are the speakers who also coined as the SGOD voice / SGOD bodies. Can I request everyone, let us give this SGOD personnel our virtual clap. Okay, thank you. Before moving on, let me now present to you another round of an intermission number. And this time it would be from the, okay, again, the SGOD voice of DepEd Ozamiz. Take it away, Sir EJ.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather around her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Miss the taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country road. Virginia, mountain mama, take me home, country roads. I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driven down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home, to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, take me home. That country roads, take me home. That country roads.
The SGOD voice, G1, and a special song number with Sir Anthony Maroliano, Sir Cesar Fernandez, Sir Sammy Aso, and of course, Sir Iljan Abukay. Let's give, ladies and gentlemen, to the virtual clap to our presenters this afternoon. And I guess Miss John Lian Ozaraga has something in store for you. So back to you, Ma'am Lian.
Hello, everyone. So I hope you were feeling refreshed. Yeah, it really took us back to the country roads, right? Pero although, sa katong road no, murag Karangan Road man siguro to. So, bypass road, no? Dili to siya country road. So, ingon ana. Pero okay na. Kanang happy kayo mi nga nakakita, especially sa mo ang planning officer nga ning perform. Right? It's really a milestone for us, guys. Grabe, ingon ana mo na mo kapalangga. Ingon ana mo na mo kapalangga bisan atong planning officer gikantahan gyud mo. Kabalo ba mo nga si Chief Su adto nag-andam og bunal sa iyang kilid. Mo to ingon nato si EJ Catch, bro. Ana ra gyud to siya kay para mo kanta lagi siya kay para gyud sa inyo guys. Ingon ana. So karon mag question and answer ta and we will be giving you load prizes. So we'll have 2 more winners. So my question is, kanina. So I'd like to request Sir EJ to enable the chat box so that we will actually ang gi-disable ang chat box pag enabled na. Gi-disable ang chat box pag pagkanta niya kay madlock yun siya makabasa sa inyong mga I love you dito mga ingunan. So enable.
Correct yun, Ma'am Lian. Igid ta ka comment.
Correct, no, Sir June? I know that you are preparing really beautiful messages for our performers. Pero sige lang, okay na, Sir June. Mamawin lang ta karon. Na-enabled na siya, sir. Okay, enabled na. Okay. So, okay, sige. Who is, who kay tao jud ni, no? Who is the meaning of this? Char, joke. Joke lang. Okay. Who is the program holder for our Dugong Guro? So, kinsa man itong program holder for the Dugong Guro? Type in your answers now. Boards. Saan na yung boards?
Sir Boards.
Sir Boards.
Uy,
chatbox si Sir si Sir Jeffrey ay. Sige, so kinsa man ang nakadaog nato?
Yan, complete name yan.
Top lock, ma'am, ay.
Complete name yan, gatong complete name.
Ay, complete name daw, dili daw
Real
siya
name.
mudawag og kuan. Dili daw siya mudawat og Borgie. Complete daw, na karon.
Now, problema, di ni kebalo.
Na.
Purgasyo Bangkong.
Unsa Ma'am Jed?
Pwede, Procopia, maibutang.
Procopia. Procopia. O, Nay Ebenezer, kulangan pag yun. Kulangan na siya. Dara. Okay, si Ma'am MJ. Ay, wrong man ang kuan. Ay. So, murag natay winner, no? Ako ang nakita nga correct spelling nga complete is si Ma'am Julita Bitay Ebenezer Bud L. Bangko. Okay, so congratulations, Ma'am Julita. Again, i-message ninyo si Ma'am Christine Rigodon para sa tuang prizes. Okay, ikaduha nga question. Kinsay pinaka dakog mata sa SGOD?
Ikaw. Ikaw pero guwapa. Sige, Dobby, ang mata, Dobby, open.
Dili ra kaayo, oy, compare ni Richard. Ipakita again, Chard. Kasi pinakadakog bata sa SGO. Kana. Oh, na oy, cheating naman ni na. Ano mo yung answer og kinsa kabalo na dayon mo. Kisa may gi-answer sa uban. Lian. Hoy, Ma'am Justin. Ako ang pinakadakog bata sa SGO. Richard, na yung answer og Richard. Na oy, sige. 1 point, tag 1 point na Chard. Sige. Okay, next question. Kani. Atong lisod-lisod, no? Just in peace. Okay, what? So meaning butang ni siya. Even what is the title of our activity for today? What is the title of our activity?
At your service.
Nah. Si Ma'am Chad may kick ragod nato ni Siabi kay gingnan og ikuan. Gingnan og i-type. I-mute na to na siya. Oh, na-mute na. Okay, so sige na tay duha ka winners ani sa to most participative tagaan na to si Ma'am Jad May. No, load. So Ma'am Jad May layo ra ba? Oo, nagkuan. Layo ra ba kay kasuan si Mamita.
Apila po ko.
Wala na lang kay winner. Daghan naman kaayo mag-claim. Okay, sige. Okay, napatay isa ka question di ay no so upat atong winner. So congratulations to Ma'am Jed May. And kisa may ato ang kuan, kisa may pinakauna nag-type si Ma'am Jasmine, no? Si Ma'am Jasmine, DepEd at your service. So that's our activity for today. So this is day 3. Day 3 naman ta, di ba? Sa atong DepEd at your service. So we had the OSDS, and then CID, and now currently we have SGOD. Okay, so for our last, Ma'am Jadme, listen to the instructions, huh?
I will, Mom. I kept my silence because I won already.
Okay, sige. So mukha na ka-giveaway na ka. So kini. Ano, chatbox gyapon ng labanan. What is the name of the umbrella project of SGOD? The umbrella project of SGOD. So may pangalan natin niya. Project Lamdag kayo ko ni Sir ni Sir June, kay Lamdag din yung answer. But the correct answer is, congratulations Ma'am Annalyn and Gracia, it's Symmetry. So it's Project Symmetry. Muna siya, umbrella project sa ato ang what do you call this? SGOD. So
grabe, murag ang participants ang taga-CID ra, oh.
Okay ka na, siguro feeling na ko kamura ang kusubog internet din ha.
Na kayo sila basta sa question and
basta load, basta question Q&A. Feeling na ko mga beauty queen mo mga kaliwat ha. So sa may meaning sa Project Symmetry, Ma'am Jad May, puslan man nga kamoy pinaka-participative. Nag-mute siya o. So Project So Project Symmetry actually stands for Synergy for Meaningful Monitoring, Evaluation and Technical Assistance for Remarkable Yield. So that's the umbrella project of the SGOD. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in with us. Salamat kayo sa inyo ang pag-participate, sa itong mga participants, sa itong mga school heads, sa itong mga supervisors, sa itong mga PSDS, EPSS, and our teachers who are here with us, and to our viewers sa YouTube. Thank you so much for being with us. So I'll give the floor to our MC now, our SEPs for HRLD, Joy Normal.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Lian. All right. So we would like to, now that the speakers are all here, we would like to know if there are queries, there are questions you would like to raise. Okay, we are all complete here and we are all ready to answer your queries, your questions. Okay, from the school heads, from the department heads, from the supervisors, from the teachers. All right, because if there are no more questions, my dear participants, we would like to request you to type in the chat box the line, "Life is beautiful." As simple as that. That if you have no more questions. Okay, let me check if there are responses. Okay, so all right, so a number of participants are already typing in the chat box. Life is beautiful. Okay, life is indeed beautiful, my dear participants, because we are given this chance to be together virtually. And in fact, we thank God because finally DepEd at your service is almost over, taking into account that this activity was actually given days na medyo lagyo-lagyo because of the schedule, because of the overlapping of activities. And now we're indeed glad that we are almost over. Thank you so much. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to express our heartfelt thanks and gratitude, of course. First in the list is our SDS, Jean Veloso, to our ASDS, Myra Mibato, to our Chief ES and SGOD for taking the lead for DepEd at your service day 3, to our Chief ES and CID, Ma'am Anakleta Gakasan for taking the lead in DepEd at your service, an online orientation for teachers and school leaders day 2. And then we would also like to thank the speakers for day 1. Attorney Vincent Sheldon Zabala to Accountant 3, Maricel Avila to AO4, Adelisa Sakin, of course, part in here is our ASDS Myra Mibato. The education program supervisors, as well as the public schools division supervisors being our day 2 speakers. The senior education programs specialists, education program specialist 2, the PDOs, the planning officer for day 3 of this activity. Okay, we would also, of course, like to express our heartfelt gid kaayo ni Sir AJ, heartfelt thanks and gratitude to you for allowing us to use your Zoom account, that the flow of this activity is indeed spontaneous. Thank you also for being our operator out there. Thank you. And to all the school heads, of course, to all the department heads and the teachers in attendance. Thank you so much for making this activity fruitful, for making this activity productive, for making this activity meaningful. Well, let me leave this line to you. If your actions inspire children to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are indeed worthy of the title to be called a teacher. Thank you so much, everyone. This has been your host for today from the Human Resource Development Section, Mary Joy Duromal at your service. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Yay! Yay! Bye!
Please, kanang continue ang kuan. Kanang napan nga mga teacher, please continue answering study 2 an exploration on quality of graduates of teachers education institution nga survey extended to April 15, 2022. Please answer katubito siyang mga newly hired teachers. Okay, money update from PPRD Regional Office. Thank you.
Everyone, to those who are still here, we'd also like to encourage you to give feedback through our Kwame, because we will highly appreciate your comments for points of improvement. So if you have any comments sa mga nahitabo sa program flow for the day 3 of our At Your Service, please do not hesitate. All right, thank you so much, and let's sing a song and enjoy the rest of the day. God bless everyone. Life is beautiful.
gentlemen, thank you for joining.